6. In this section, we'll focus on understanding behavior, particularly in community-based settings and on job sites. The good news is that there are many proactive strategies that you can use to help prevent challenging situations before they occur. By preparing ahead of time and using intentional supports before a student even begins the job or starts at the work site, you can greatly reduce the likelihood of behaviors escalating into a more significant situation. Throughout this section, we'll introduce practical strategies and tools you can add to your toolbox to help support students successfully and confidently. We'll begin by exploring an important concept. All behavior really is a form of communication. Together, we'll look at what that exactly means and begin to shift our perspective on how we understand and respond to behavior. As we discussed in Section 3, relationships are really the heart of the effective support. The connection you build with a student plays a critical role in preventing and responding to challenging behavior. When you know a student well and you have a strong connection, you're more likely to recognize their early warning signs of frustration and understand what helps them regulate their emotions, and you're able to identify strategies that are most effective for keeping them engaged and successful. Those relationships allow you to be proactive rather than reactive, and then often preventing situations from escalating. While the strategies we'll discuss can significantly reduce the chances of a major behavior incident, it's important to recognize that unexpected situations still may occur. We'll spend time reviewing practical approaches for responding when they do, with a strong emphasis on maintaining safety for everyone involved. That means the student, coworker, customers, yourself, anyone in the work environment. By the end of this section, you'll have a better understanding of behavior, a collection of proactive strategies to support your students, and a plan for responding safely and effectively, even if those significant situations occur. The final topic that we'll cover, and it's one that's just incredibly important, it's often overlooked after a situation happens, and that's repairing and reflecting on the incident itself. Some of the greatest opportunities for growth and learning happen after a situation has passed. So it's important to take some time for everyone to calm down and just put some time and space between the incident, but then come back together and kind of reflect on what happened, consider what could have been differently, what was the student trying to communicate when they became frustrated. And then identify moving forward, just, knowing what to do differently, but also taking that time to repair your relationship with the student because you're going to be still continuing to work together. And this can just even strengthen the connection that you already have with them. So these conversations really strengthen relationships, build understanding, and better prepare everyone for future success. Thanks for joining us on this journey. As always, reach out if you have any questions. I hope the strategies and tools you've learned will help you feel more confident and prepared to support your students in meaningful and positive ways.